Okay, so it is the night before Thanksgiving, and I decided to show you how to do the turkey. Okay, we're just going to roast it in the oven, but what I did to it first was I took everything out of the inside, and its legs were tied up, okay, with this little plastic thing. And you have to get that off and pop out the center of the plastic thing, and take everything out of the turkey. And I don't make giblet gravy, so I just throw that out, okay? I know it seems a little bit wasteful, but then I stick the whole turkey in the sink with this nice roasting pan here and give it a bath, okay? And I know it sounds crazy to give a turkey a bath, but then I take a knife. Let me show you how I take a knife. And I ever so slightly go over the skin to get any pin feathers off. Those little bitty feathers that you see sometimes on turkeys, that's what they missed when they were cleaning it at the factory. And I just take it and lightly scrape across the skin, and you will get the pin feathers out, and then you can wash those off. Okay? So that's how I do that. And then I'm just going to take a half a stick of butter, and this is what my grandmother liked to call the butter bath. Okay? You give it a bath with water, and then you give it a butter bath. And you just take a half a stick of butter so your hands don't get all nasty. And you're going to kind of rub it all over the skin. And this is what's going to make your turkey like brown up real nice for you. I just rub it with the butter on the skin. And I'm going to put the rest of the butter on the inside of the turkey. And here's why. I'm going to put the turkey in a basting bag. Okay? A baking bag. So that it will baste, basically it'll baste itself while we're all sleeping. I'm not real fond of getting up in the middle of the night and basting the turkey. So if you're like me and you just don't want to get up in the middle of the night and baste a turkey, it seems like a lot of trouble. Then you can stick it in a baking bag and it'll basically baste itself. Okay? And I'm just going to throw that butter in there just like that. And we're done with that part. Like I said, just rub the skin with the butter. And then put the butter on the inside of your bird. It's easy, it's simple. It's not bad at all. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to season with my spices here. And I have poultry seasoning. And I'm just going to lightly kind of put a little bit over it. Now, you can flip it over when you're done and put some seasoning too on the bottom of the bird so that your bird is not bland. Okay. Now I'm going to take some Tony's Cajun seasoning because I like it and I know it makes a bit of a mess. But I'm going to just take some Cajun seasoning and get it real in there real good. And like I said, I'm going to flip it over and season the other side too. Just get under his wing there. Okay, now I have seasonal salt. And I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of seasonal salt. And I know it seems like a lot of seasonings, but this is a big bird. Now, this particular turkey is 22.5 pounds. Now, how you're going to want to cook that, I cook it low, what I call low and slow, all night long. And it usually takes an hour per pound for the turkey. That's why it takes such a long time to cook turkey, is because it's an hour per pound. So, I'm going to put it on 250 in the oven with water in the bottom of the pan all night long and probably half a day tomorrow, and then it will be done. Okay? It will be done all the way through. And that's how you do a turkey. And when I pull it out of the oven tomorrow, I'll show that. Alright, thanks. Okay, so we got our bird in our roasting bag, and what I did was I set the bag upright like this and slipped the turkey down in there, and then I took the spices and, seasoned the underside of the turkey while it was sitting upright, and then I tied the bag, okay, And it's just a one-way, like, pull tie, kind of like an old trash bag tie, and look, that's what it looks like. Okay, and then I'm just going to take some kitchen scissors, and I'm going to cut a slit. Wait, it's easier to cut a slit, not right in the center. Just kind of pull up the bag and cut a little slit, and it's going to baste your turkey for you while it cooks in the oven. Now, because this is a 22.5-pound turkey, I put it in the oven. I have a nice deep roasting pan. I'm going to fill it about halfway full of water, or a little bit more than halfway full of water, so that it can cook all night, and I don't have to get up and baste it or put more water in the pan, and you don't burn your pan, and you don't burn the house down, and you don't burn the turkey. That is the main objective, is, you know, don't burn the house down, don't burn the turkey. It'll turn out just perfect, and I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow.